I'm Bye Bye Money, and Apex has some really big news that I know you will love. Apex always blew the competition out of the water. It always had the best pricing, the best rules, and the best reliability when it comes to payouts. But the main gripe traders had was the payout process. They only allowed one withdrawal once a month at the end of the month, and that was only after 25 days of trading, just so you can receive your first withdrawal. Apex has heard your complaints, and boy, did they deliver. Apex is now allowing you to make your first withdrawal only after 10 trading days. On top of that, you can make 2 withdrawals a month as long as you have 10 trading days in between them. It gets better. They are also allowing you to keep 100% of the first $25,000. People wonder why I choose Apex. They have the best price, they have the best rules, and now they have the best payouts. Just when you thought it couldn't get any better, use coupon BBM80 for 80% off evaluations for the first month and every month after that. The coupon will last until December 5th, 2022, so use it while it lasts. Use the link in the description below to sign up now. Pandas! Pandas! TGIM! Hopefully you guys just watched the premiere. And boy oh boy, did I say it's big news. I mean, this is the thing that we've been waiting for a long time. I would say it was the biggest gripe for Apex. How annoying is it to have to trade 25 days, like practically 2 months, just to get your first withdrawal? How annoying is it that you can only request your withdrawal once a month at the end of the month? Goodness gracious. Apex just stepped it up, and the competition will buckle. I mean, don't be surprised if all the competition tries to somewhat mimic what Apex is doing. If you didn't watch it, please go ahead and watch the premiere. It's amazing news Apex just released. They are allowing now you to withdraw money just after 10 trading days. That's just 2 weeks of trading. Not only that, allow you to withdraw money twice a month, just as long as you have 10 trading days. But there's some more good information that I couldn't even put into that promo. You can also finish an evaluation within 7 days. Yep, that's right. They changed the minimum requirement from 10 days to 7 days. And so all from beginning of evaluation to getting your first withdrawal, you can do it all within less than 1 month. Less than 1 month, Candace. That's incredible. That's incredible. Paul says, can you repeat about the withdrawals? You can rewind it, but also you can watch the premiere video that is in the pinned message. Kip Boger says, I wonder if that's for my current eval. That's actually a good question. I'm not sure if your evals that are going right now, or evals, yeah, they are going right now. I assume they are, but maybe not. No, trailing drawdown, you need to keep the trailing drawdown, I think, in my opinion. Just so they can keep a business model. You need to keep a business model that's sustainable, at least. And the trailing drawdown is something what you need in order to thresh out, you know, the good traders and bad traders. Well, they have a lot of good news. A lot of good news. Yeah. Kip Poker, let us know on things that are already happening. Like if you already have an eval open, but or there's also some other things like you know, I asked them about the minimum and the maximum withdrawal limits, and they said that those limits are basically contained per withdrawal. So if you have a max withdrawal of $2,000, like on the 50K account, you can exercise that max withdrawal 2 times a month for every withdrawal, not per month, but 2 times a month. but they still need you to trade for 3 months straight before you can pull out as much money as you want until they get rid of those limits. It starts today. The new rules start today. It is released today. They've updated their website as well. It's amazing news. Amazing news. Make sure you guys, if you guys could, share that video as well. Because Panda spent a lot of time on making that. Making that video. Just watch the premiere video. Yep. Receive 25 or receive 100% of the first 25,000 per account. Of course, per account. That's a good question. Does it apply to existing accounts? I think it does. I mean, I think it does, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You're going to have to double check with them. Play it again. Should I just play it for you guys again? Nah, just go ahead and watch it. It's in the pinned message. It's I think it's the biggest news. It's the biggest news. Oh, it does apply to existing accounts. This is amazing. Thanks, Charles Wilson, for that information. I mean, think about it. From beginning to end, like from when you begin to your first withdrawal, you can do it all in less than 1 month. They made it so you only need to trade 7 trading days for the evaluation, and also only 10 trading days to get your first withdrawal. That is, it's I am not a voice, Morgan Panda Freeman. No, just call me a cheapo Freeman, because I didn't want to pay for a voiceover, so I just did it myself. No, I mean, no other prop firm can. They are they're trying to take over the prop firm market. I mean, Top Step Trader, Lilu, like, forget them. Absolutely forget them. Like, they just 80% off renewals. It's 80% off for every month, but not for resets. If you're asking for resets, it's not 80% off resets. Exactly. Not this month technically, but next month, December. Competition doesn't have a chance. Competition does not have a chance. I mean, Apex is taking the world by storm. I mean, seriously, who can Wonky says, yeah, it's every month after the first month, 80% off. So this is why this one's a really good. This is the best coupon I think they've ever released. It's 80% off the first month and 80% off every month after that. It's a Cyber Monday or Black Friday, Thanksgiving, whatever you want to call it. It's like their promo for that. So it's like, it's their biggest one. It's the best one that I think they ever did. I mean, as long as they keep up their customer support, their world-class customer support, and as long as they do that, it's just they're smooth sailing, I think. I mean, their product is amazing. I mean, they have amazing they have amazing affiliates, such as a certain Panda, but I think everyone who uses Apex actually really does love Apex. Sweet Onion says, did you mention the new changes to Apex? Yes. So if you look in the pinned message, there's a video going over the details. But yes, I went over the changes, and it's awesome. It's awesome. Charles Wilson says it does apply to existing accounts, but if someone can confirm, that'd be great. Kid Poker confirming. Iron Crew says, I'm gonna get my Lambo sooner. Of course. Now you can get it 1 month sooner than you thought you were. Let's do this, pandas. Hey, even though the rules are amazing, we gotta focus on trading here. Who cares of how amazing Apex is if you can't be profitable? Who cares? You gotta be profitable. You need to know how to trade. Market does not close early today. It's a regular day. Charles says, yes, my PA was active. Okay, so 10 days. So you must have had a PA that was less than the 25 days, but more than 10 days. And now he says it's activated. So let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Quick look at the news calendar. Nothing today. We do have news tomorrow. Consumer confidence at 10 a.m. Wednesday, we have news for the non-farm employment change. That's 8:15. Prelim GDP, 8:30. And JOLTS number at 10. Lots of news on Wednesday. And Fed Chair Powell speaks at 1:30 Wednesday. Wednesday is just news day. That's all. It's a serious news day on Wednesday. Thursday, you got core PC numbers, and on Friday at 8:30, and then at 10 o'clock you have the PMI numbers. Pandas, make sure you're keeping up with the news because there's a lot of news this week. On Friday, we have unemployment rate at 8:30. It's just a lot of news. Just make sure you're aware of the time of the news. Today there's no news, but tomorrow we'll start the news. The unsold turkey leg index is out at 12. Is that a real? Don't tell me that's a real. Don't tell me that's a real thing. Is that real? Pandas, if you can share that video, that will be amazing if all the pandas were able to share that video.
5-minute trap.
I mean, if you're okay, market just opened. I mean, if you're just starting with prop firms, like this is the time to do it. I mean, what a time we live in with something like Apex just giving us the most amazing deals of a lifetime. The most amazing product, I think, when it comes to trading, to be honest. I mean, if it's a this is a game-changing kind of product for the little guys like you and me. Like, who are we? We're just retail traders, but opportunity of a lifetime, to be honest. Making a straight shot up right now, back to the top of the trading range. Believe it or not, the 5-minute chart has a huge trading range that's been here for the last couple days with the holidays, and we are at the bottom of it. Look at the daily chart. We have this second entry long, and we still haven't made a new high yet. Looking for a new high, but this could be a double top as well, so it really depends. I have no idea. It's a little confusing, but I think it's going to go higher. We're kind of close to these magnets on the daily chart, right? The 200 SMA, also the top of this trend line. We're close to these magnets, but I mean, we can come back down to the 20 EMA before we hit them. I don't know. It's kind of like in no man's land, in my opinion. It's kind of like floating in midair. High or low? This is a straight shot up right now. No entries for me yet. Regular trend, new low. Let's see if we can get a new high here. Even this one. Perhaps trap trade to the top of the trading range. It just looks like it's unstoppable. Unfortunately, it's very far from 20 MA. It's just not a trade I can really take here. but the momentum is very strong up, and you can scalp out here. It's an outside bar reversal. It's just against a lot of the things that I typically like. You know, you'd be a little closer to 20 MA. I mean, plenty of bull bars, you know, to show us some momentum here. Close to the top of the trading range as well. Can't really take it there. Outside bar reversal, don't like those. Just a couple of things I don't like about it, but I mean, right now what looks like it's just a straight move up, maybe to fill the gap. It's a huge gap on the 5-minute chart that needs to be filled. And currently this bar right now is printing a very strong bull candle, but let's wait till it finishes. What software do I use? DC Berkeley, are you doing eval or PA Panda? Right now I'm doing a eval. I have a 300k eval that I'm running right now to trade on stream. It's just I don't know how to really share the journey with you guys. I think I might do an update like once a month, once a day. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm only trading this account on stream, but right now this is actually an eval account, a 300k eval account. Kind of what I tried to do from last week. This does make you the trap here. The trap does scalp out here, but you know, impossible to actually enter in this super strong move up. There's no entries here along the way. When will the discount end? Look at the message on the top of the screen. You can find when the discount will end. Why are you saying the account is evil? Evaluation. This is an evaluation. We're trying to get this to funded, and apparently we only need to trade 7 days. So once we get it 7 days, then we can get this funded. Okay, says, did I draw that premiere video? No way. It's actually it's software that makes videos like that. If I actually drew that I should change my profession. That's actually amazing. No, I did not draw that. Evals are evil. I guess you could say that. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out a way to kind of share with you guys just you know, the progress of this evaluation. Right now you have no idea. I could just tell you right now the evaluation is at the trailing threshold is at 292,737, and the account balance is at 298,532. And yeah, I could just tell you guys right now that's what it's at, but I need to create some sort of visual. Huge bull bar with amazing follow through, right away follow through on the 5-minute chart, trying to fill that gap here. Just absolutely incredible move up right now. No entries along the entire way. The strong bull bar with follow through is making traders think always in long. Yeah, from 0 to hero in a month. Let's see if I can get my first withdrawal. Let's see if I can get a withdrawal by the end of the year on this account here. Maybe second entry long here, pandas. Maybe interested in second entry long here. A, B, C. Actually, this pivot is down here. A, B, C. I mean, it's a straight shot up. Let's see if we can get some of this momentum here. Second entry long. It might be floating in midair. Inside bar currently. Okay, so now this pivot's actually up here. We still haven't broken a previous candle's low yet, so we're looking for that to continue this uptrend. Second entry long. Pandas, would you take the second entry long here? The one that's drawn. Would you take a second entry long here, Pandas? I'm gonna take it. It's a small risk here. It's floating in midair, but I kind of like it with the momentum, this uptrend. We still haven't really touched the 20 EMA, a little far away from it, but I think it's close enough for me. Oof. Okay. We're in this trade, Pandas. A very small risk here. Let's see if we can get our scalp plus runner here. The risk is not even 2 points. Like, your risk reward is better than a 1-to-1 here, and in my opinion, it's worth taking. It's on a strong uptrend, two-legged pullback, and it's actually a Pikachu trade even, and yeah, I mean, I think it's worth taking. If we get hit, the pain is not too bad. It's just 2 points, less than 2 point stop loss. Super small risk here. Worth taking in my opinion. Even if you lose it, you're completely okay with it. Or are you okay with it, Pandas? It looks like it's about to trap out. It's not the reaction you want. You want this to push quickly, but now we're going a little sideways here. And the bad thing about the sideways movement is that it can actually just, you know, stop loss can hit, and it can go the direction that you thought it was gonna go. So yeah, it's a little tricky here. Double top, trap this trigger, and looks like it's about to stop us out. Unfortunately, I may re-enter again. I may try again, but probably only with. Now that this happened, like, you're thinking that should have given you a scalp there. But I'm thinking now maybe only after H4 setup. It could be a reversal at the top of the trading range, but that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Thought we got a nice second entry long on the strong move up. Get some of that momentum. It might happen here, but it's tricky now. I typically will wait for a H4 setup. It's unfortunate, but the risk wasn't large at all. So it's like one scalp will cover the loss of that. Just one scalp is all you need. You actually will make profit if you just make one scalp, a 2 point scalp after that, because it was less than a 2 point risk. Again, small risk here, coming off the 20 EMA. But I'm gonna sit on my pause here. I might wait for a higher low setup just because that already failed. So higher low, I feel like would be a safer setup here, just because, you know, you already had a second entry long that fails, and the trap does trigger. And I'm kind of looking for a new high still, but only maybe with a higher low, or maybe with the H4 setup. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit on my pause here a little bit. I'm gonna let this play out because I already messed up. Not messed up, but already kind of got hit here, so gonna wait for this to play. Like, I may not be reading the price action correctly here. Yeah, it might be range rules. I mean, we could be in this trading range here. H4 does trigger, so if you did go long there, you just got hit. We're gonna try again to go long here if we get a nice H4 setup. I'm gonna H4 setup here. I might swing this a little bit actually, if it does trigger. Looking for that new high. Swing the core position. It's a doji bar. It's not the best bar to trade. We still need that new high though, pandas. We need that new high for this uptrend. Looking for it. But if it's a range, then this is a double top and you don't need a new high for it to reverse. As it goes underneath the 20 MA and 20 MA starts to curl downwards, we keep making new lows here. It's making me a little more hesitant to take this, but I'm going to attempt it. As my boy Matt Damon says, fortune favors the brave. Hopefully again, it could be a small risk here. Okay, taking this trade. If it just trigger. H4 setup. In this trade. Small stop loss again. And you kind of want to almost swing the core position to the new high here. Thinking you're going to make a new high and then swing the rest. Kind of going for like a swing trade type setup here. But unsure what's going to happen. It could trap me out again, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to take another attempt here to go long because of the H4 setup off the 20 MA on this uptrend. With a small risk as well. I mean, risk is not very large, so. Looking for that new high as well before we reverse, if we are going to reverse. You kind of want to swing it up to this. Maybe I'll swing it up to the top of this trading range. Small trading range has been created here. So 1, 2, 3.5, 3.25 points, or yeah, 3 3/4 points. And if this reverses on me, it reverses on me. I'm okay with it. I like the setup still. H4 setup off the 20 MA uptrend, looking for that new high. Getting a decent push up here, pandas. Let's see if we can get it. Getting that push up. Trying to reach that first target that we have, and it's not looking too hot. Oh, could be a failed continuation here. Traders are confused. I'll keep my original. Looking for, I mean, the 1-to-1 was made already. 2-point target, but I think we can get that new high. We're gonna shoot for it here. Let's see if we can get it. Again, the risk is not too much. It's just 2 points risk here, and we're trying to look for more. If we can break this high here, we have a good chance to reach this high. Maybe creating an inside bar. Okay, pushing higher. Taking my risk off a little bit here. Because I feel like now we had enough opportunity to people who bought back in here. It might double bottom here. I just feel like if it does come back down, it might just reverse on me. And I don't want to be in this trade anymore if it does come back down here. Ooh. I can just take my profits here. A little profit.
5-minute trap.
Hey, stops me out. Maybe I did that a little too premature. Maybe I should have held it, thinking that as long as we have, as long as we're not stopped out, we can consider to make a new high here. Do I like that? Of course not, but it is what it is. I mean, I took my risk off. That was the price you pay. You lessen the probability of getting your target, but you also protect yourself from like a huge spike down or possible, you know, here, some sort of break of trend to new low, looking for a reversal setup. Maybe a higher low setup might be better here. But yeah, this is kind of what I was worried about. Like if it did trigger, I was worried that yeah, like it didn't respect this area here. Thinking that it did have another push up, but yeah, I mean, about to get stopped out. If I stayed in this trade, I'm about to get stopped out here. So it's kind of the price you pay, right? You protect yourself from this risk now, but Also lessen the probability of this finally working out. Higher low might work out, might be a good trade here. The higher low setup. Looking for a higher low, maybe double bottom here. I'm actually looking for a new low now at this point, because it looks like this. I'm actually looking for a new low before going long. Right, I'm thinking that this is a first break of trend on this small downtrend, looking for a new low, and then we'll look for a move back up if we can get it. But the higher low is tempting as well. I have a little bit of FOMO here. You're thinking like if the higher low does happen, it might make that move that you thought it was going to originally make. But I'll just be patient here and just watch it go. I mean, you're clearly above the 20 EMA here still. Higher low setup could be a nice push up. It might be all you need, right? The evidence that you need that this uptrend can continue. But yeah, I mean, you have break of trend, potential new low here, and before you want to go long, you want this new low to be created, so all of these traders have made their profits. That 2 pushes down on the higher time frame, right? 10,000 tick chart, you want 2 pushes down here. So if I had my original stop loss here, I would be sweating. I really would be sweating here. It hasn't been stopped out yet, but it's pretty close. It's pretty darn close. You're thinking like 90% chance to stop you out if your stop loss was down here still, 1 tick beneath this signal bar. It was a 1-to-1 risk reward, basically. People got out, so you just got stopped out. But, you know, people were happy with a 1-to-1, I guess. Now the new low has been created. Perhaps this may push higher. But I still want a higher low setup. I want some sort of higher low. I want some more evidence. Higher low setup would be nice. Technically, this is still a trap trade. Doesn't even make 2 points from this drop down. It makes 2 points exactly, actually. Perfect scalp. This yellow box. Do I want to go long here? I sort of do, but it's a little bit risky. Decent signal bar beneath the 20 MA, but small trading range being created here. I'm going to sit on my pause here. It's a little confusing to me. Oh, music's too loud? Music is too loud. It's pretty low. Okay, is that better? All right, so on the higher time frames, 10,000 tick chart, we have a second entry long about to form here. A, B, C. Is this a real trap trade? Oh, okay, it's not a trap trade. Yeah, I didn't think so. A, B, C. Second entry long. And yeah, let's see what happens here. Second entry long on a 10,000 tick frame. 10,000 tick chart. I might take that second entry long on the 10,000 tick if it gives me a good signal bar with not too much risk. So good skunk here. You know, like I mentioned, you know, the reason why you want to do this is because even though you lessen the probability of making the target, you also, right, guarantee a win, right? You guarantee a small win here. And guaranteeing a win in the market comes at a big cost. The cost is, you know, probably you can miss the setup. So, right, there's a cost to everything. I really like a higher low setup here. I feel like this wants to keep going up. I mean, this is not a strong move back down, right? You already have a break of trend new low here, and you're setting up for a second entry long on the higher time frames. Also, the 5-minute chart is also creating a second entry long. A, B, C. Second entry long. After a strong bull bar. You're thinking follow through. I may trade the second entry long purely on the 10,000 tick chart. We have a 10,000 tick chart here, and I really doubt it's gonna give us a good signal bar. This is probably gonna be a huge signal bar. Like, this is probably gonna come back up to the top of the trading range. I'll take maybe the second entry long here if this gives me a second entry long. A, B, C. Second entry long. I'm eager to go long here, pandas. Yeah, has a good point. If this push can't make it up higher, then this is gonna maybe crash down. That might be the better trade. Like, if you just see this fail pushing up, you might just want to say, okay, we're going short because this already has so many attempts up and it failed every time. Might as well just take the opposite side at this point. It might be a good, reason to go long and reverse the trade if you're into that. If you're into that kind of stuff. Let's see this form here, if possible. I don't want the risk to be too large. This is my last attempt going long. The signal bar is ugly, but it's a second entry long. It's not the best looking signal bar. If he keeps pushing down, then obviously the risk gets too large and I will cancel this trade.
Five-minute trap.
5-minute chart as well, making a second entry long in the same spot as the 10K chart. The 20 EMA is starting to curl down, and now I'm thinking that it was going to keep pushing up. Now it's starting to look a little bearish because the 20 EMA is starting to curl down, and we're getting these bear bars here. If we break this low here, I may cancel this trade. Looks like a new low may be being created, and now we're getting multiple bear bars here, showing us the bearishness. Well, I'm scared to go long against this. It looks like we're gonna make a new low. If we break this pivot low, yeah, I'm canceling this trade. I don't like it. What I thought was gonna start to being bullish is now looking to be bearish here. We do have a break of trend. I mean, the only trade really, I don't know, something like this, but hard to say. I lost one trade here on this second entry long, and I could have made my money back, but I was looking for a decent swing, at least back to the top of this trading range, and we couldn't even make it up there. So I'm a little confused. Maybe this is showing us bearish pressure, and we're seeing possible reversal move down. And you might be looking for a trap trade here instead. I mean, we keep going lower and lower here. And obviously now at this point, I'm not looking to go long at all. You're thinking double top here at this point. And maybe... No. Such a strong bull bar. About 50% chance it will reverse in the opening. And that's kind of what we're seeing here on the 5-minute chart. We're within the range of the first bar on the 5-minute, so a little confusing. You don't know. Just don't know. Just don't know. You don't know what it is. A lot of you guys guessed right on that second entry long. I said, would anyone take this trade? And a lot of you guys skipped it. So congrats for those who skipped it. I'm still not worried here. I feel like we can we have a lot of opportunities today still, but I mean, to me, this already had created a break of trend to new low, and this is a trap trade, but this is not one I like. This is not a trap trade I like, Pandas. If this trap triggers, it's not one I like, because it's the move is already done here. So, in my opinion, I'm actually looking for a reversal at this point. So if this trap does trigger, I'm skipping it. And it's too far away from the 20 EMA. Pandas, pandas, pandas. By the way, if you did not yet see the premiere video that was shown today before the live stream, make sure you guys check it out, because Apex has some huge news that I think everyone should know and needs to know. Anyone who at least trades with Apex. Anyone who doesn't even trade with Apex was thinking about joining a prop firm, I think this news is important. People saying there might be a larger downtrend. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. If anything, it could be this. Multiple hits here. But confusing. No trade zone for me right now. I'm just watching. We could just end around 4,000 today. Like the 4,000 level could be the level that we just hang out around, but I could be wrong. Those psychological levels are a little tricky. Yeah, first withdrawal. Only 10 days of trading now. It used to be 25 days of trading. Now it's only 10 days, and wow. I mean, what can I say? It's like Apex is literally there for the people. It is a prop firm for the people. I'll just say that. We got a trap trade here, triggering. I don't like it, Pandas. I just don't like it. I don't like it. It is a trap trade, but we already broke trend, made new low. I'm not looking for a downtrend right now. In fact, I might even take the reversal of this failed trap to go long on a higher low setup. But my setup, really, at the end, A, B, C. Fail second entry long or short is the best setup here. It's just it may not happen. This trap may work out for you. It's just not what I like. Makes a new low, but not enough for a scalp even. It's an ugly looking trap. I don't like it. Justin Kwan says from eval to withdrawal less than 30 days. Yep. 17 trading days. So just under 1 month you can take your first withdrawal out. Because there's about 20 trading days in a month, but from eval to, like if you start now, you can most likely take your first withdrawal out by the end of December. Nasty stuff. I mean, look at the higher time frame. Look at this 5-minute chart. Strong bull bar, and just like these small bear bars just kind of grinding down. What is this trying to say? I mean, you have a second entry long still forming here on the 5-minute chart, and we're within the range of the first 5-minute candle. What is going on here? Second entry long also forming on the 10,000 tick, but it's beneath the 20 MA. Just weird stuff. Weird things going on. Starting to get congested here, and just makes me not want to take a trade right now. Chutney Boy says, what happens if you don't make your profit goal in your first month? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can take as long as you need. Oh, are you talking about for PA counts or evaluations? If it evaluations, then it renews your evaluation, and with the current coupon, it's still 80% off every month after the first month. Market's a little bit confused, I think. You'd be sweating right now if you're in this short with this trap, the one I skipped, because you're not really looking for a short trade here, in my opinion. The full account, the paid account. Yeah, nothing. Nothing happens. It just takes longer for you to get, like, every person who trades with Apex or any profit wants to get to the point where they can do max with, like, infinite withdrawal. You know, of course you're not, you know, bleeding into the original capital, but from all the profit you take, you want to be able the freedom to withdraw as much money as you want. I personally never really had issue with, you know, the minimum or the maximum that they offer you versus also the, you know, or if I were to pull out as much money as I could. Like, I don't think I would really pull out much more money than I've already been pulling out, because, you know, if you're trading this many accounts, you're not really looking for huge gains on one particular account. And so I don't want to, you know, if I withdraw too much money, then the account becomes untradeable. Like, I don't have enough buffer. Like, I basically make the account it's in a worse position than the trailing threshold. You know, it's a static threshold, but the trailing threshold, or the threshold is so little. If you withdraw too much, it just makes it worse for you. Chenny Boy says, you need to make profit goal to withdraw. You need to have a minimum account balance to withdraw. So every account is different. So like the 50K account. Okay, so this trap again fails. It's reversing back up with another H4 setup, Hannes. Second entry long triggers on the 10,000 tick. Let's see if the second entry long triggers on the 5-minute chart. 10,000 tick triggers. The risk is not too large on this bar. It's just beneath the 20 MA plus. Also, it's a bear bar. Doesn't look too pretty to go long here, but I mean, you're looking for maybe a new high still on this move up. Second entry long. It might give me enough reason to take a higher low. Second entry long does trigger on the 5-minute with a nice signal bar coming off the 240 SMA, and that looks a lot nicer on the 5-minute, to be honest. It looks a lot nicer on the 5-minute. I may take it on the 5-minute chart. I mean, the risk is not too large. I'll take it with some confluence with a higher low setup trap trade here on 2000 tick.
$10,000 tick trap. Five-minute trap.
Getting congested here. Trap might trigger on the 10K chart. But I will take this trade. If this trade does trigger, it's beneath this trend line though. It's tricky. I like this trade better though, to be honest. We're just on a downtrend and I'm blind to it. I'm married to a premise that we're going higher. One thing I don't like about it is beneath this trend line, but it's a trap trade. Ooh, no longer interested in that. 10,000 tick chart might actually trigger the trap trade. You know, this is why I didn't take the long here, because of the 20 EMA beneath it. So I don't like to take trades on the opposite side of the 20 EMA. It's tricky though, very tricky. Just congested right now. it's tricky. It's really tricky. It's very tricky. It's in the middle of this congestion here, makes it very confusing. It's very risky to take this trade because we're also underneath this trend line. It can hit its head right on this trend line. It's already hit it multiple times. If you're to take this trade, you'll have to swing it, in my opinion. You have to be a nice swing trade if you're gonna take this trade here. It's a fail second entry, short, beneath the trend line. Does trigger here.
10,000 tick trap.
It's beneath this trend line. I just can't take it. Can't take this trap. If it was above this trend line and above the 20 MA, I'd be way more enticed. But this trap does trigger, but just beneath the 20 MA, it's not pretty. It does not look pretty. Especially with the follow through now. I'm glad I didn't take this trade. You would be sweating right now, but micro triple bottom potentially. But you'd be sweating right now if you're in this trade because your stop loss is one tick underneath this signal bar. So you know, you're one tick away from it. I'm making a micro triple bottom currently. It's too congested, too sideways here, but we're clearly beneath the 20 MA. Like if anything, might be looking for a short trade at this point, but it's just too confusing. Micro triple bottom might be saved. I mean, you're one tick away from being stopped out. That's absolutely incredible. And it looks like it's pushing through. It looks like it's pushing through, Pandas. Like, it was just hard to tell what was going to happen there. But, wow. I mean, you are sweating. Like, you really would be sweating if you went long here. I mean, you're one tick away from being stopped out. Absolutely incredible. Micro triple bottom. This could be a reversal up with this micro triple bottom. I wouldn't be surprised.
5-minute trap.
Trap on the 5-minute potentially. Okay, might be pushing higher now. It is pushing higher a little bit. Trap may be working out in your favor here. It's absolutely incredible. Just being able to hold through all of that. Like, I'll probably come out break even at this point. Hold through all of that. Wow. Micro triple bottom, giving us signs of reversal here. Ooh, that does not look good if you're going long. Now it looks bad. You're just confused. You're wondering, why did I come up break even? This looks terrible. I might want to go short here almost, but we're still in this congestion and not enough room to the bottom of the congestion. Signal bar looks good, but it's actually near the bottom of this support here. It's a lower high. Second entry short as well. It's just too congested. We're clearly underneath the 20 MA as well, so we have some credence to go short here, thinking there's more room to go down. I may take it, maybe, but it's really congested right now. What can I say? Amazing. Trap triggers on a 10,000 tick chart. Trap does trigger on a 10,000 tick chart. trap does trigger on the 5-minute chart as well. What can I say? It's just too congested. This is too congested. I just don't know. Okay. You're gonna play tricks on me. Super congested. This trap's failing currently. Ooh. I mean, the trading range indicator is showing us the clear trading range here. So I'm sitting on my pause, but that is quite surprising here. I may go long here. I may actually go long. Pushing above now. Traps are failing on the higher time frames. Ooh. This could be a strong move up. Oof. Okay. Strong bull bar. 10,000 tick chart. Potential failed trap. Huge signal bar. Right? Really hard to trade that. But if you're going to take a nice swing trade, it might be worth it. I want some sort of setup on the 2,000 tick chart though. That's kind of what I'm waiting for. Really confusing at this point. Very hard to trade this. But I think with this failed trap on 10,000 tick chart, this has a great potential to really push up. Really strong potential to push up here. Strong bull bar ending on high with follow through. Always in long traders. Going long right now. I think the 5-minute will be always in long as well. Starting to show a strong bull bar, creating an outside bar breakout mode, and basically this trap failed as well on the 5-minute chart. So yeah, I'm thinking always in long. Maybe back to the 20 EMA, maybe to fill this gap, but to me this looks very bullish. Like this setup right now is very bullish. I'm just gonna sit on my pause here. All right. To say the least, it's very confusing. I don't know. Higher low setup. Higher low may be worth taking. I like the second entry long, of course, but higher low setup may be enticing to some people. Thinking strong bull bar, looking for follow through, pause, follow through, and pushing higher. Potential measure move. You're looking for first entries. I think we have a strong potential to move up here, personally. See how it's phobic to the 20 EMA, now acting as support. Just bounce right off of it. Giving us some clues of the market, right? Not able to come back to fill this gap here, right? There's a small gap here. The top of this bar, strong bull bar, right? There's a gap here that hasn't been filled. And it's having a hard time filling it. So the higher low may be a good setup here. But I'm going to set on my pause. I mean, obviously I'm looking for second entry longs, but I'm just saying this could be a potential setup. Pandas, hope you guys are doing well. Deep into our stream. Let's see how well you guys are doing. I'm down a little. I could have been green, but I decided to hold it for a semi-swing trade, but obviously it didn't work out for me. All right, coming back down. Maybe we fill in this gap now. micro double bottom here off the exact same area. That might be enough reasons for people to go long here. It's a micro double bottom, not being able to fill this gap still. Higher low setup here. Sitting on my pause. Kind of like the higher low, but what can you do? It seems very slow now, and it just seems like we're gonna go more into a range than anything. I mean, we got a bear bar here. Can't we go long with that? Nothing to do here. Just lost a trade. Could have got my money back on this long here, but obviously I'm not looking just to get my money back. I want to trade a plan. Higher low does trigger. Absolutely amazing. Triggers on the worst signal bar you can imagine. I mean, if we get a second entry long here, I'd be somewhat tempted to go long. Northern Turtle says, super excited about the 2 withdrawals per month. Let's go, baby. I mean, Apex put out some great news. If you guys haven't watched it yet, please watch the video in the pin message. Share the video. Let other traders know. I think it's great if, you know, the news gets spread, because this is the biggest news, I think, from Apex we've had. All right, it's pushing up. Makes a new high. What can I say?
10,000 tick trap.
Always in long.
Five-minute trap.
Wow. Trap trade to the long side, perhaps. It's confusing. It's taking too long. So slow. How close are you to finishing your Apex setup video? Ninja setup video. I'm not sure what that means. I have some Ninja Trader setting videos if you want. Ooh, big push down, pandas. Don't know where that's from. Don't know why it's caused that. That just took away any long premise I've had. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what's happening, pandas. I don't know. Do you know? I have no idea. I mean, all I know is if I don't know, then I'd stay away from the market. If you don't know, then you don't know. Hit a spike down, but no follow through on that spike, at least for now. So, I don't know. Just watching this. I'm watching the same market that you guys are watching. Trading range, perhaps. Just a trading range here. Pushing down further. Amazing. Double trap on the higher time frames. This is just a perfect formula to show us that today will be very tricky. I mean, when you got double traps like this it's actually a triple trap, right? You have this failed second entry long here, and this failed second entry long, right? That fails as well, and that fails. So it's a triple trap. 3 traps in a row. It's incredible. It's filthy. It's filthy if you ask me. Big push down. Very big push down. Incredible. I don't know. Could we break a trend to new low? I don't know, Pandas. You tell me, Pandas. You tell me. You tell me what's gonna happen. Could have been like obvious trading range type price action. Could be the length of how long these bars are taking to make. Just the overlappiness. Could be all those things telling us that most likely fail breakout, coming back into trading range, continue the original trend. I don't know, man. That's tricky. Incredible. Big move down. Reversing this huge move up from the opening, creating a reversal. Do we have the juice today to make a big bear trend day today, or is just a leg in the trading range? Double top here. It could have been the failure of the second entry long to give us all the clues of today. But just tricky. Just a tricky day in general. I mean, it just got really choppy here. Just stay away from all this chop. Staying away from this chop saved us from losing money here and here as well. I guess technically you would have made money here because your stop loss would have been up here. You would have made the 2-point scalp, but scary stuff. A 5-minute chart. Still within the range of the first 5-minute candle here. Big push down. Big push down. Not breaking beneath the first candle, opening candle on the 5-minute. To me, the 4,000 level may be a key area for us today, and maybe just trading away from it just would mean that you should start looking for reversals. We're back at the 4,000 level, as you can see here. Break a trend to new low. Wild day. You can take this trap here if you think you're a strong downtrend. This trap is a viable trade. I wouldn't take it, but it is a setup. Looks like a lot of you guys are doing much better than I am. But most of you are in a similar boat as me. Just watching pandas. I honestly have no trades. This is not even a setup I would take here, even though this is a strong push down. How do I know? It's a poll. I put a poll up. David Wall. Tricky stuff. Trap trade, but looks ugly. Getting congested again. Some days you just kind of let them go, you know? I don't know what kind of day today is going to be still. Could be a trading range. If we're in trading range, then this might be the bottom, near the bottom of it. 10,000 tick chart has said we've been in a trading range this entire time, even the strong push up. Trading range indicator says this push up is not strong enough actually to break the trading range. And now we're back in the trading range, hitting the bottom of it perfectly here. Sometimes the trading range indicator scares me how accurate it is. It's like, whoa. I wouldn't expect that to be the range, but it ends up becoming it. Iron Crew says, I haven't taken any trades today. Better to be flat than red like I am. Exactly. Well done, Iron. Let's see if we get a trap trade here. I'll be interested in a trap trade. Trap trade being an ABC. Triggers a fail second entry, or the second entry short, but fails and reverses. I'll be finding the trap trade here just because I think we're in a near a bottom trading range. Also, super. Also break a trend to new low. So for me, looking for a trap here. See, I'm glad that I skunked out here. I'm glad I skunked out. People may hate on the fact that I do stuff like that. Like, I take my risk off when I'm, more than 2 points above, but, it protects myself from losing any more money than I have to. This is becoming a larger bear bar than I expected, and it's way beneath the 20 MA. This trap may trigger, but it's gonna be some big risk. It's gonna be risky. You almost want to take the second entry short just to continue the downtrend. Man, it's gonna be an outside bar reversal as well. I can't. I hate them. I hate outside bar reversals. If it does trigger, it'll be beneath the 20 MA currently. Something I don't like to do. Oof. Okay. A little bullish. All right. You got me. You got me. I'm a sucker. I was looking for that setup. You got me. Trap trade. Looking for a 1-to-1 on the trap. On the core. If we could even get that. That's not what you want to see. If you're in a trap trade, that is the last thing you want to see. But now this is looking better. Looking for that 1-to-1 here. But this is not what you want to see if you're in a trade going long underneath the 20 MA. Okay. That's what you do want to see. Double position here. Now outside bar reversal. It's looking decent, but potential L4 setup here. Looking for that 1-to-1 on the core. Man, this is just tricky. I can't take this. I can't trade today. I don't think today's a day to trade. Today ain't it. Look at this. Give you promise. Potential reversal here. Ugly. Outside bar. Stops you out. If you went short here, stops you out. Now goes this way. Oof. Taking you out on both sides. Pandas, this is not it. This is not the day to trade. Takes you out on both sides of this. Again, like triple trap type setup. It's ugly. It's filthy. Stop me out. One tick away from stopping me out. This might seem like a lot, a 1-to-1, but on a reversal setup, that's what you gotta take, in my opinion. At least a 1-to-1. Oof. Yeah, it's ugly. Looks ugly. Getting choppy now. Gonna stop me out, most likely. Like 90% chance to stop me out. Darn. I mean, it got me. It really enticed me with that trap trade, right? Break a trend to new low. You're near the bottom of a trading range. Just gotta, you know, it triggers a little beneath the 20 EMA, but I'm like, I'll let that pass. You know, I'll let that pass for now. I mean, you got a good signal bar to reverse. So you're just thinking, okay, like this could be a nice trade, right, to go long. And I mean, we're still in this trade. Micro triple bottom. It's quite amazing. I'm still in this trade. Can't really believe it. Almost want to come out break even because it's getting so choppy. But we'll hold it. I mean, we've already held it this long. So in a sense, let's just hold it to the end. I was willing to lose this anyways. So I am okay with losing it, basically. But in a sense, like it kind of failed to stop me out, so I'm kind of like, this might have a good chance to pop up here. We'll see though. We shall see. If anything, it's just getting very choppy. Are we gonna get our 1-to-1 pandas? Pandas, 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 pandas. I thought it was gonna stop me out. I mean, it hit me 3 times in this one spot, 1 tick away. Pandas, are we gonna get our bamboo here? We don't quite get it. We don't even get 2 points yet. We want a 1-to-1 from all that risk we held. We want to get paid for that risk. Could be a small trading range here, and this could be like a breakout of the trading range, right? Failed breakout can come back to the bottom of the trading range. I mean, that could easily happen as well here with 4 pushes up, especially. Could Could be a failed breakout, coming back into a trading range, come back down. I can take my risk off here if I wanted to, but since I was willing to lose it in the beginning, you know, in your mind you're like a dead man walking. Might as well just go all out on this trade like I already had. I mean, you can skunk this as well if you're scared to lose this, but I was willing to hold it, and the fact that we had this micro triple bottom, decent push up, thinking that we have potential here. It's getting very choppy. You can still skunk the trade here. I almost want to take a double position if it traps here again, but I'm gonna refrain from doing that. It's so choppy, and the market is just dragging. I just feel like I just want to get out of any trade right now and just move on with my day and step away from the charts. At this point, it's taking way too long to finish a trade, so you're thinking maybe I'll just skunk it and move on to the next one, you know, like Ariana Grande. Sorry, next. Panda, should I hold it? Give me a 1 in the chat if I should hold it. Give me a 2 if I should skunk it. Of course you want me to hold it. It's not your money. a lot of you guys want me to skunk this. Oh, it's going beneath now. It's getting red. Ooh, you don't want it to go red. That's not good. Not in this position. Skunk it. Everyone wants me to skunk it. Alright, pandas. Oh, skunk it. I'm not a skunk, I'm a panda. Let's protect our original risk here. Got a little pop up. This should give us a boost up here. If it doesn't, then I think it's going to reverse back into this trading range. Alright, it came out. It actually came out right. Break even. It gave me slippage. 1 tick slippage, so I lost a little bit on that trade on commissions. Alright, pandas. We're out. I mean, with that, it's just too choppy, it's too slow. I hate markets like this. I don't wanna stay in this trade. It's just taking too long. Like, I should have already skunked it. Just pure fact of how long the trade was taking. Do you want to go short here now instead? Like, go short because obviously it's a failed breakout type situation. Lower high. Had the setup too and everything. It's incredible. It's a strong bull bar now. Did I copy my trades? I am not necessarily copying my trades because I'm trading 5 contracts right now. So this is an evaluation right now. I'm trading, trying to get it up to the PA account, and I'll share the evaluation stats with you guys. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's say it's a rocky start for the evaluation though. Watching that play out, watching the emotions of a panda. You know, you get only raw trading here, and that is just a skunk. Even if it works out, you don't care because you're just sick and tired of it. Too many mixed signals here. Fortunately, pandas, I mean, you can only take what the market gives you, and if it gives you chop like this, then you might just get chopped up. Making that lower high. I'm like sort of enticed to take that just because it's a trading range here, and it feels like we can get back to the bottom of this trading range, this micro triple bottom. But also creating a second entry long here. A, B, C. It's very tight and it's very choppy, so you're really just, you know, staying away from the market right now, just letting this play out. Hugh says you could post on your screen the rhythmic account balance. I could. The only problem is that on the pre-market show I go over all my trades and all my account balances, and so it's a lot of like kind of bouncing, switching back and forth, and knowing myself, like sooner or later I'm gonna mess up, and you guys are gonna see everything. So I'm trying to figure out a way to minimize that from that happening, and trying to figure out a good way. Decent push down back to the bottom of this micro triple bottom here. Kind of what I expected. Like I was really thinking going short here because it basically had a failed breakout of this trading range. You could also see it like this, a break of trend to new high, looking for, you know, downtrend now. So Chewy says, how do I see the pre-market show? That is, if you become a panda, you get access to the pre-market show. Also, make sure, pandas, if you haven't seen the video yet that's pinned to the chat, make sure you guys take a look at it. I mean, you got some awesome news coming from Apex. And might as well take a look at it now because the market is doing nothing. And I'm not going to really take a trade here, so I'm just going to let this go. Let's let this play out. I have no idea. No, my original trade has not been stopped. It's true. I mean, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quint bottom here. All in one spot, exactly. I still would be in my trade. But would I like it? No, I wouldn't like the position I'm in. I probably will take a short trade here. I mean, all these traps are failing, right? This trap fails. This trap fails. This trap might fail. It's just a day of just traps. Not enough room to the bottom trading range. You finally are going to get stopped out? Technically? Okay, you just got stopped out. So, making a fail second entry long here. It's a tricky one. A, B, C. Fail second entry long. But we're in chop here. So in chop, usually these setups don't really mean much. So even though we have this second entry, fail second entry long here, on this downtrend, it's too choppy for me. Can't really take it. It's a good signal bar too, though. I want to count that as at 8 days, but I have met the profit goal. Shouldn't it be good to go live? Did they send an email? This is my first time. Yes. So they run a report like midnight, and so if you just because they just made the new rules, it might need some time, but you should be getting an email tonight or tomorrow morning, sorry, and telling you that you got your PA accounts and you got to sign up, but you got to sign, not sign, but you have to do two things. You have to pay for the PA account monthly fee, and you also have to um, sign documents. Then Kata says Apex changed rules. Panda, did you get the text? That's funny. Watch the video that's pinned to the top of the chat. No, there's no discount on PA accounts. Yes, evals are 7 days instead of 10. So that's a new thing. Yep. Yep, huge. Make sure you watch the video that's pinned to the chat. It goes over some of the changes. I didn't mention the 7 days thing just because I was more focused on the withdrawal, because that to me is the biggest change for me when it comes to Apex. It's huge, right? You can withdraw 2 times in 1 month. You only need to trade 10 trading days to get your first withdrawal. It's incredible. And you get to keep 100% of the first 25,000. It's absolutely amazing. Push down here, downtrend continuing. Again, good skunk here. Incredibly good skunk. I think if you request it anytime before the 15th, you get it out on the 15th. Request it anytime between the 15th and the 30th, and you get it out on the 30th. I think that's how they're doing it. Terrible market today, to be honest. Quite annoying, if you ask me. I need a good day of trading. I mean, today's no news day, and we do have big news items coming the rest of the week. Every day, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, make sure you keep track of the news. And we could just be, priming ourselves for that. Just so very slow day today, but next couple days may have some volatility, and it might get a little interesting, pandas. Might get a little interesting. strong push down. Very strong push down. But overnight lows, still haven't hit it. Still haven't tested it. I don't know, pandas. I mean, are we in trading range day today, or are we going to be in downtrend day today? I just don't know. I truly don't know. It looks like more like a downtrend type situation, but we're still pretty much contained between the overnight highs and lows. He asks, how many takes did it take me to do the voiceover? Not many. I had it scripted out. I just just wrote it down and read it. It was a little bit difficult to time it with some of the animations. It was like had to kind of do like a give, take and give type thing. Like I can change the animations a little bit, but I can't change it too much. So I kind of have to match it with what's there. So I was just kind of like playing with the timing. Does 80% off from the regular fees work as long as I keep an account with them? 80% off only off the evaluations, but anything when it comes to the monthly fees in terms of resetting or the PA monthly fee, then that is not, there's no discount for those. It's just for the evaluation and renewal of the evaluations per month. Getting oversold, maybe. Quite possibly. Most on the 5-minute chart could be a wedge bottom on a trading range day. Right, looking to come back to the 20 EMA at some point in time. Horrendous day for trading. Maybe decent setup to go short here. I don't know. I was scared all the traps were just gonna fail. Like this trap failed, this trap failed. Thinking this trap might fail, but ended up working out. Pretty good move down actually. At least I was able to skunk this for break even, preventing myself losing more money. $10,000 tick chart is showing us a trading range. Robert Taylor says, if you have used one eval, can you still use this 80% eval? Yes. So trading range indicator on the 10,000 tick chart showing us a trading range, and we're at the bottom of it. So yeah, contained between the overnight highs and lows. It's just here and here, overnight highs and lows. We're just in a big trading range currently. Chewy asks, how do you see the pre-market show? Become a panda. Become a member. You get access to the pre-market show. Justin Kwan says, I haven't gotten to withdrawals yet, but do you know if Deal charges any fees to withdraw to PayPal? I don't think they do. I just do direct deposit, but I'm not sure. I haven't tried it, but I don't think they do. I don't see why they would. And if they do, I would say don't use it. You just do direct deposit. That's way better. Oh, you're out of the US. I see. Yeah, you should look it up. Sorry, I don't know. John Lee says you could withdraw. It's twice a month. Watch the video, John Lee. There is a video pinned to the chat. Go ahead and watch it. But that's yeah. That's true news. Chris says, do they send checks? No, they send you I don't know. Chris is old school. He wants his money in gold and rubies. Carrier pigeons. How did I make the video? It's software called Doodly or something like that. Just thought the visualizations might be better than just telling you the information. Giving a small little story. I don't know. I'm just like thinking like this is how I feel about it. Another trap trade here, potentially. H4 setup. Casey says, was it hard to make the video art? Not really. Not really. It's called Doodly. Second entry short pandas. I'm a sucker for a trap here. Akshdeep says, do you use patch trading setups or Albrooks? Mostly, well, it's still a combination of both, but mostly Albrooks. Let's see if we get a... This is a second entry short pandas. On a downtrend, I just don't like the wedge on the 5-minute chart. I don't like the fact that we're bouncing off the bottom of this trend line here. I don't like the fact we're at the bottom of a trading range on the 10,000 tick chart.
$10,000 tick trap.
Second entry short does trigger here. It's a small risk if you want to take that short. It's not bad. It's not bad of a short, actually, if you want to continue this downtrend. We're beneath the 20 MA. This is a tough one to take. I don't think I can take it. I just can't take it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Like, if we're gonna continue this downtrend, it's just like confusing. The risk is very small to take the second entry short here, but I really just don't know. I don't like the fact that like we're bouncing off the bottom of this trend line, and it's hard for me to go short when we're bouncing off like that. We actually don't touch the 20 MA, and the signal bar is, it's a good looking signal bar, but it's bullish, so it's hard for me to take that. It's just too confusing for me. I'm actually like kind of paralyzed in terms of trading right now. I'm not sure. It's very confusing for me, this price action. Very confusing for me. Well, I mean, the second short does work out for you. Oh, man. I think that's it. I think that's all I can take today, Pandas. Can't take any more of this. Alright, Pandas. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Just remember, there is news tomorrow. Make sure you watch the video if you haven't already. But reminder, the news tomorrow is... we do have consumer confidence at 10 a.m. So that will happen during our trading. So... Apex evaluations auto reset after renewal. Yes, they do. They auto reset, but also you have to make sure you didn't cancel it. If you cancel the account, then it won't auto reset. Obviously, it'll just cancel your account. But Pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. 9 o'clock for the pre-market show. 9:15 for the mainstream, and hope to see you guys there. And yeah, awesome news today. I'm super happy. I don't know if anything could really be better. Apex, I don't know how much better Apex can really get, but it's actually pretty awesome. So super excited for that.
10,000 tick
Pandas,
trap.
hope you guys are excited as I am. And trade safe, everyone. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.